I think it was really key to refocus on automation because we had that established centre of excellence. Okay, we'd invested in the technology, but we weren't doing anything with it. We'd only focused to date on a small section of our finance teams in terms of RPA. So it was a massive opportunity for the business. So it's really important that we kind of refocused and reset that vision around automation.
Hi, Steve.
Hi, Ben.
So I understand that Premier Foods were running an automation program for a few years, but it lost momentum within the business. What do you think were some of the key reasons why that happened?
Okay, I think there were several reasons we lost momentum. Firstly, we were hosted externally on-prem, okay, and that meant we weren't utilising the latest UiPath tech. We were a couple of years behind the curve, okay. Our team were primarily focused on supporting the BAU, the processes we developed sort of in the prior couple of years, and because of that, they'd not managed to upskill to the latest tech. You know, they were quite low in morale. They're developers. They wanted to develop, but they were just supporting BAU. Yeah. Okay. We had no vision or roadmap. Okay. We were quite stagnated, and the reputation with the business had just fallen off a cliff. There was no engagement, no ongoing roadmap, no developments. So there were some of the key reasons.
So why, in your opinion, did Premier Foods decide to refocus their energies on the automation program?
Okay, well, I think it was really key to refocus on automation because we had that established centre of excellence. Okay, we'd invested in the technology, but we weren't doing anything with it. We'd only focused to date on a small section of our finance teams in terms of RPA. So it was a massive opportunity for the business. So it's really important that we kind of refocused and reset that vision around automation.
And do you think there are any specific barriers that you needed to address in the first instance to get the program back on track?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess the couple of key takeouts for me were obviously we needed to kind of reinvigorate that team, take that BAU process off them and enable them to do what they want to do, develop, and drive that program forward again so we could re-engage the business. The other key enabler for that was we needed to come off of on-prem and back onto the latest tech and rehost onto the cloud with UiPath to get the best of all the new tech and new functionality that was out there. Those were probably the two key things from my perspective that we needed to do.
And how did Tquila Automation support you in this program?
Okay, well we engaged with you guys about 18 months ago, and the first thing we did, we came up with a bit of a roadmap of what we were going to do over the next year. Okay. And the first couple of things you helped us with, you took and you led that migration to UiPath and the cloud. That was massive, okay? So we didn't have the expertise to do that in-house, and you led that. It was really successful, and we did it in that really small timeline, so really positive. The other thing we started to do was kick off that transition to managed services, okay? And start to free up that resource. And at the same time, whilst we did that, you were helping us train our team up again, get them up with the latest skills, and just get them really engaged again and motivated. The other thing I think that was really important you did is you helped us kind of set that roadmap and that vision, okay, and gave us that kind of pathway to success.
Indeed, and we even went to UiPath's head office in Bucharest, didn't we? We did an immersion lab. Was that useful to you?
It was absolutely useful because we at that time we had a really narrow focus just on RPA, yeah, and that helped in our minds sort of vision, you know, what the art of the possible was, and look at things like comms mining, you know, really move us into intelligent automation and really to start to understand what was possible. So it was really good to meet the guys and really good to meet your team over there as well. Really positive and built those relationships. So fantastic opportunity that was.
And Steve, what do you think you've been hoping to achieve in the longer term? And do you think you've been successful in achieving that so far?
Well, I think, yeah, our objectives, as I said, we set that kind of vision over the 12 months and a little bit beyond, and we've achieved that. I think we've exceeded that. I mean, I talked about we were initially setting a vision for RPA and, you know, automation, but we've moved much past that now. So we've now got a vision of, you know, around intelligent automation. We've also got a program, a really kind of progressive program, data analytics across the business. So we're starting really now to understand how we can use automation, how we can leverage what we've got within our data analytics using intelligent automation and AI. And we've got a really exciting couple of proof of concepts that we're just working on now. So it's absolutely transformed where we thought we'd get to in terms of where we're actually aiming for now.
Genuinely moving from automation to intelligent automation using data and AI. And
Yeah, absolutely, really exciting opportunities, and that we've done a bit of socialising with our exec, and we've raised expectations, which is great. We've raised the appetite in the business, but there's expectations now, so we've got to deliver. But I'm really, I know we've built and we're ready for success.
And finally, Steve, do you have any words of advice for other organisations that may be struggling to get their automation programs back on track?
Yeah, I think if any other organisations are where we are, and their automation programs stagnated and stalled, then yeah, I've got a couple of key things that I'd call out. Firstly, get yourself a support partner, a really good support partner, like we have with Tquila, a partner that can help you, manage your BAU with managed services, but also a partner that's really tapped into UiPath and really aligned with what's possible and forward-looking, and also that can support you in terms of your roadmap and your vision. So that would be the key one. And then really key to align with the business and keep automation front of mind. Yeah, keep that engagement. Yeah, don't let it drift away, because as everyone knows, very difficult to kind of kick these things off and get in, get permission in the door with the business. You don't want to lose that and then have to do that again. So they're probably the key things from me.
That's great. Thank you very much for your time, Steve.
No problem, Ben. Thank you.